Hi, I'm Yasmin Bhatia, CEO of Uplift Education. I'd like to welcome you to one of our campuses, Williams Preparatory. It's my pleasure to give you a virtual tour of our campus today. One of the things we pride ourselves on at our Uplift campuses is our strong, positive culture for our students and the high expectations that we set for them as well as for our staff. One of the great parts about our culture is the pledge that you can see here today.
Will do. Who I am has value.
What I think has value. Sapere aude. What I will become is invaluable to the world.
You can also see some of the great pictures that we have of our students throughout our campus. On all of our campuses, we have pictures of our students because we want to make sure that campuses feel like home to them. We know they spend meaningful amounts of time on campus with us every day, and we want this to be a place where they feel comfortable. Another part of our culture that we try to have translated in our physical campuses is inspirational quotes for our students that reflect the values of the school and the values. And as you can see across these rafters here, we have inspirational quotes for our students, again, creating that positive, high expectations culture. We also make college a central focus for our students. We want to constantly reinforce the message. You're absolutely going to college. It's simply a question of where you go. So you'll see outside these classroom doors, we have pictures of different universities. And again, at Uplift, our schools are K through 12. We actually begin talking about college starting in kindergarten. Also throughout our campuses, we like to have lots of student work up as well. As you can see behind me, we have some poems that our students recently did. We also have some art projects. In addition to providing special courses such as music, arts, language, and technology for our students, we also offer a variety of extracurricular activities for our students to participate in. We believe in our students having an enriching experience that covers not only academics, but the other parts of life that we know are so important for students. We're data obsessed at Uplift, as you can tell by this wall. You'll see on all of our campuses, we have visible for our students and our staff and the visitors who come through how we're doing on student achievement data. At the beginning of each school year, our teachers work with their school leaders to set individual classroom goals for how they want to do on the end of year state standardized tests, as well as other key metrics of student performance. Then along the way, we benchmark performance and we make it visible to students as well as to the rest of our community how everyone is doing towards our end of year goals. We're now about ready to enter one of our classrooms here at Williams Prep. Some of the things that you'll see inside a typical Uplift classroom. On the boards, we always have what is the objective for the day, so the students know exactly what it is that we expect for them to learn over the course of the day in specific subject areas. You'll also see a do now activity. Again, we're trying to maximize every minute of student learning that's possible. So when students come into the door, they're actually greeted outside the door by their teacher who shakes their hand, welcomes them into the classroom. They then look at the whiteboard and see a do now activity, which means that they can then immediately begin to be on point in terms of their academic work for the day. And again, as I mentioned, they'll also see the objectives of what it is that their teacher hopes to accomplish with them. You'll also see when we go into the classroom that a student will typically come up and greet any guests that come in, introduce themselves, and share what it is that they're learning that day. Let's go inside and check out one of our Uplift classrooms.
Tell me what is monotheism and polytheism. Tell me the difference between the two. You can tell me what is this slide from Celeste.
This is our Road to College office. On all 5 Uplift campuses, we actually have a dedicated Road to College counselor who works with our junior high and high school students to help students apply for scholarships, to find the appropriate college that's right for them, help them apply, and then once our students are in college, help make sure that they are successful and that they stay in college. As you can see across this Road to College office, again, we have the visual reminders to our students of all the different universities that are open for them to apply to. It's actually a requirement in order to graduate from an Uplift Education high school. You have to be accepted into a 2- or 4-year university. But again, we provide the full-time support of our Road to College counselors and an extended Road to College Road to College team at the Uplift level to help make that college dream a reality for our students. Also in this office is shared by the International Baccalaureate Coordinator for Williams Prep, Jill Clayton, who will meet in just a minute. It's again, part of our core academic model at Uplift that we provide a rigorous curriculum. And for us, that means International Baccalaureate for the primary years program and the middle years program, and then offering either advanced placement or the DP program in high school for grades 11 and 12. All of our campuses are going through the IB application process right now. As you can see in front of me, I have the IB learner profile, which again talks about some of the key characteristic traits that are an important part of an IB curriculum. With me is Jill Clayton, who's the IB coordinator for Williams Prep. Jill, would you mind just taking a minute and telling us about why IB is such an important part of the curriculum here at Williams?
Absolutely. The International Baccalaureate program is an important key component of our rigorous curriculum because it provides our students with all of the components that we need to develop critical thinking, to develop their 21st century learning skills or skills that they'll need to be successful anywhere, whether it be in high school, whether it be in college, and the skills that they'll need to take with them as professionals. And so the goal of our program here at Williams, combined with that of the IB program, is to develop adults, young adults, and students who can go out and thrive in any situation.
Thank you, Jill. Appreciate it. We invest a lot of time at Uplift recruiting the best teachers into our organization. Of our 300 teachers we have at Uplift, a number of them have come from traditional public schools. We also have many teachers who've gone through the alternative certification program, as well as teachers who are mid-career changers who worked in another industry prior to coming into education. We're also excited this year to welcome 24 corps members from Teach for America. This is Teach for America's first year in the Dallas market, and they have 100 corps members. We're excited that 25% of them are in our schools, and we look forward to growing this partnership with Teach for America and other organizations over time that can help us continue to bring in the best teachers possible to serve our students. Spend a lot of time not only finding great teachers, but making sure we're an attractive place for them to work and that we're able to retain them. We also spend a lot of time developing and finding the right school leaders. And standing here with me today is JC Sanders, who is the secondary director here at Williams Prep. JC, would you mind just taking a minute and sharing what brought you here?
Sure. I actually, when I applied here, I had also applied at Allen High School, which is just this mammoth school. I think it's about 1,200 students per grade level, 9 through 12. And I had to make a decision between this school and that school. And one of the reasons, and I did like that school a lot, but one of the reasons I chose this school was that it was more of a community. I would be able to connect to not only all the students in this school, but all the teachers as well. I think I would have been one of 12th grade English teachers over there. So I think that's one of the things that brought me here. But I commuted about 45 minutes to this school, and almost every day I thought about leaving this school because it was such a commute. But for some reason, the students that I knew I was helping regularly brought me here every day, and I'll keep coming here every day. I think when teachers come into this school, one of the first things they notice, if they're interviewing or just taking a tour, is the culture of all the teachers, the camaraderie we have among each other. We're close friends, we're close colleagues, we keep it professional, but I think everybody sees that all the teachers here are really pushing to teach the students, to get the students to learn. And we've seen success in that, so I think that's
wonderful. So we're very blessed to Uplift. We have over 300 fabulous teachers and over 15 great leaders that sit across our 5 campuses, and glad you had a chance to visit with and hear from one of them today. Thanks, JC.